Hail. Looks like we got a game. And let's see what it's against. Chaos, by the looks of it. Oh, I used this kit in the previous situation. Okay, so they have not got very far yet. Probably got a better record than us though, because our record's horrific. 2 wins. That's how we started actually. Okay. They should have so much to spend. So probably a wizard and a babe here. I don't know. They could take the chainsaw and a babe, or they could take 2 bribes. They could take a bribe and 2 babes. I don't know. So yeah, our record is so poor. Okay, that's kind of what we expected. So we need to injure people rather than KO them. If we get a choice, we might go on defense here. I want to make them use the wizard on their own drive, preferably. If we do go on offense, though, we'll just protect the ball as well as we can in a loose cage and, do a gradual drive forwards. That's the plan, anyway. We've had some unfortunate kickoff events scupper our plans the last couple games. But let's see. Yeah, I do like this kit. I had a previous team that sort of leaned slightly into mutations in the Open League a long time ago. Maybe if we have a concede at some point, I'll spend a lot of the time going over that. This looks like a sweltering heat situation. We've had a lot of sweltering heat lately. Okay, so we are going to defend. No, it's very sunny. Okay. So we only have two loners. What is going on? We're going to have to put a regular guy on the front line. So we brought into the team Thrush Hermit War. Don't ask what the name's doing there. I don't know. Now the other thing we could do, because they can outstrength us. They could. That'd be fiddly. I was wondering about put the Minotaur on the front, but I think I'm going to protect him because they do have Mighty Blow, so they might blitz him. So we'll do our usual of spreading the warriors, and then have a secondary line of beastmen. We actually have a nicely symmetrical team situation going on here. I'm going to leave this guy at the back, but no, I need him to be somewhat up. Because he is our blitz, so we do want him involved. You know what, I'm just a bit worried that they attrition fireball this, but honestly if they do that, that may not be the end of the world, unless it goes really well. We've got 2 on value 9s in there, so... Let's see. Yeah, in thinking about it, we've got a lot more skills than them. We have a Minotaur. So yeah, I don't feel as bad. I was kind of forgetting that we've kind of skilled up pretty decently now. They have 3 rerolls. We have 3 rerolls. There's a chance I might mark up Chaos Warriors onto Beastmen to try and wear out their rerolls. But we'll see how it goes. Currently I feel a little bit more confident about this match than the last couple because we're not yet equipped to deal with agility teams where we're actually okay equipped to deal with bash teams. And this isn't a much bigger bash team than us. Okay, they get an extra reroll, so wearing out the rerolls isn't really going to be a thing. They do have the Mighty Blow here, and they're using it on a more permanent guy, which makes sense. I would do likewise. Thresh goes straight out, we'll leave him out. Probably going to bring somebody in, so this is a 3 dice. Playing pretty sensibly so far. The ball's nice and far back, so they don't have to worry about turnover particularly. Good start for them. They got Chaos Warriors to go onto on the secondary line. But yeah, marking up the Beastmen means, I guess they're just coming in for a... Marking up the Beastmen with Chaos Warriors means they either have to get 2 assists on there to get a 2 dice, or they have to try and dodge away. And if I'm marking up Beastmen that don't have... Okay, this isn't great. Okay, it's not bad. Perhaps a little better than you'd expect for armor breaks from the first turn, but you know, we've still got 10 players on the field, that's the main thing. Then it's going to take them... This guy's going to be up by the time they get the ball down here, so it's cool. I think we might kind of connect up. I don't know if I'm going to connect up yet. I don't know if it's worth it. I'd rather wait and see, because I'd hate to kind of like push over this way and then try and connect up, but then they sneak most of the team around this way and we're kind of trapped in. So for now, I think we are going to just do our blitzing. Sort of regular style. I should probably start going after Chaos Warriors with this, but it doesn't matter if we don't knock him over. We're gonna like keep this guy out of blitz range as much as possible. And honestly, there's not a lot more to do. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth trying to pull these beasts from. I mean, they're on a on a 4+ at best. I don't think they're really... I kind of want to see how they're going to progress this. So far, they haven't made much of a commitment, but this turn they're going to, have to get their ball kind of secured and all that kind of thing. So we'll see where they push to, and we might try and get the Minotaur in there with a couple Chaos Warriors to sort of protect him. And then hopefully Guard can help us out. I mean, if the Minotaur just decides to stay there the whole game, then that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but I think we commit him first when we sort of go into an area. At some point I'm going to get frenzy on somebody because, I mean, you know how I like to throw people off the side of the pitch. Or at the very least just have some threat of that. Okay, this is interesting. There's a chance I'll blitz with the Minotaur instead of... No, you know what? We're okay if they want it. If they want to push down this way, I think we can still get over there and sort of threaten. They're going to move more people in here because obviously we can take this guy out and then get a 2 dice on the ball carrier, so something else is coming in here. It'd be interesting to see if they start fouling. Yeah, they need to get somebody in here. Maybe they're going to blitz it. They're probably going to blitz this guy with a Mighty Blow. If they start removing our Chaos Warriors, I am going to be a bit sad. Because they still armor value 8 even with Mighty Blow. There we go. So yeah, now they've protected the wall. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to blitz this guy, but if they bring more guys... Yeah. They'd have to give us a free block if they want to protect this guy. So this is the guy we blitz. And then we try and push over here with a warrior or 2. We already got 1, so... Okay, so let's try and get over here. Let's see if this guy is willing to move. Yes, he is. That's a good start. I am going to do the standing up the beastman with a warrior. They've let this guy free now, which is nice of them. And I'm going to bring this warrior in here. I should have... this guy, that was as far as he could get anyway. I think I'm going to bring this guy here. Do I have... I don't have an assist for this yet. Okay, that's not as great. Yeah, because I potentially have to take a hit. Did not think that through. Because I can get an assist. But then I have to be in contact. So I think I sacrificed the good blitz this time. They may switch back over here, but of course they'll be sacrificing a little bit this way. Pop this guy here. We just should have sent somebody around the back, really. So we're just going to blitz up this way. Well, we're not getting a lot of value for that, but I think keeping this guy here is nice. They'll probably blitz him off to try and get an assist so they can... It's a little fiddly though. Yeah, and I think this guy wants to be here. If he'll go. Now, they could come back this way, but we're okay with that. Because we've got plenty of numbers over here. Or they could continue to push. I mean, they can... Potentially, obviously they can knock this guy down easily enough. They may be able to get the Minotaur down. So they could probably push down this way. We could do with starting to knock some guys over. Okay, it looks like they're continuing to push down the wing. We could do with starting to knock some people over. If we're being totally honest. And for them not to knock some people over. But you know, we're on defense. I would like to threaten the ball a bit. We got a couple of guys back here who I don't think will get marked up. So we have some potential, and this guy can even get to here. I'm assuming they're coming past this. Okay, yeah, so this gets them on the... this gives them a hit on the Minotaur here, which I don't really like. They'll need one more assist here, or cancel this. So this guy hits here. It does mean that this guy is still in place. Stay with me, Ox. Oh, I hate the pause. I feel like whenever there's a long pause, I mean, I know it's just them thinking, but it always feels like after they do this, it's always an armor break. Yep. We should try that out when we knock them over. The pause for the armor break. Every time when people pause like that, it's an armor break. Okay, we definitely need to blitz with this guy now, because we need to start evening up the numbers here now that we've lost our Minotaur for the moment. And we know how our guys like to just nap the whole game. I'm really still tempted to go after a warrior. If we could remove if we could start removing a couple of warriors, like that's where all their strength comes from. I mean, beastmen are good, don't get me wrong, but they're not going to give us access to this guy. They are going to give us access to the warriors. And like I'm thinking I might blitz this block warrior and then just kind of move down with them, but not in contact. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do that. And they've given us this block, so that did kind of work out for us. Let's see. We're going to try the thing. Okay, we give this a nice long wait here. We're not deciding if we're going to follow. We're not going to follow. We're just using the magic formula to armor break. Okay, it doesn't work for me. I left this guy down so I could kind of keep him moving. They're not having to defend their backline right now, so I'm going to send somebody around. But yeah, we're not trying to stop them scoring here. We're just trying to keep things interesting. Keep kind of in touch. I guess we try this block. Ay ay ay. You know, sometimes being bashy doesn't help. Let me see. If this guy stands up, that doesn't really help. I wish this guy had block. I would just try this block. We're going to try and dodge out of this. Why not? Yeah, we're not having the most optimal start to this yet, but we just have to be patient. We are losing the numbers game, which I didn't really anticipate if I'm being honest, but I probably should have. We're definitely the better team for being in contact. Okay, that's a nice reroll gone, but they got so many rerolls. You know, maybe they dub skull on a blitz or something, and whee. But so far their blocks are knocking us over and occasionally knocking us out, and our blocks are not really knocking them over a whole lot and definitely not taking them out. So I still think this was a viable thing, because hitting this guy is as easy to injure as hitting this guy. So there's obviously potential value in that. Looks like he's blitzing here. Gonna come down and blitz that way. It's going to be interesting to see if he camps in the corner, because if he camps in the corner, we probably push in a turn or two and try and make it awkward. See if we can force him to score fast. Okay, this is a little bit of a mistake, I think, because he's going to now have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's the GFI, right? Unless he's going to blitz this guy. Okay, he's coming through this way, which means we get to block this guy, unless he's going to dodge away. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, I don't know what I missed there. I missed something. He's going after our warriors with Mighty Blow, and it's working, and that's kind of slightly galling, considering we have Claw and Mighty Blow, and we are not doing anything. Okay, so we stand up here. Honestly, I think we stand up here. I think we have to apply some more pressure now. Could bring this guy in here. Did he give us a good target? I guess this guy. Yeah, that's a bit sad. Let's see, we can probably afford to be back here. We're going to make a little bit more contact this time. Oh man. Yeah, we're just having a bit of a sucky first half. I mean, this could easily be they've got 2 guys injured and we have our full team on the pitch. But Mighty Blow is working, and ours isn't. But that's the risk of bash teams. It's like agility teams when your dodge doesn't work. If your removal skills don't work, then there's not a lot else you have going for you. That's why we're not going to go full bash. We are going to try and get some guard going because that's much more effective for. It's not as effective for individual removals, but it's more effective as a sort of early strategy to get sort of block dominance. And I'm not, I should say, I'm not saying that my opponent, like we've had some opponents where I'm like, yeah, they're not playing the best. This is pretty solid. Like he's protecting the ball very well, he's protecting his hitter very well. He's not doing anything wrong in that sense, and he's kind of given himself some good blocks. He is giving away blocks, but it's not, we're not really making them count. Looks like he's gonna... Yeah, looks like he's gonna try and block these guys down. Okay, might reroll. He's got 4 turns. Hey, nice. That's a little stroke of luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could potentially get in there. But the problem is, I don't think I can make it better than a 1 dice. I think it might still be worth it. Now, can I... Yes. So if I go here, or even here, can make this a 2 dice. It's going to depend on if we knock this guy down as to what we do. We did not knock this guy down, so that has been wasted horribly. We're going to move over so we get at least another chance at blocking this. But what we were going to do was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 1 dice block. You know, because if we get the knockdown, there's a chance for it to scare off the edge, which is very nice. But we didn't. So this is our safest option here. Oh man, this is some pretty poor stuff. Let's just move them across. We really need to start improving our knocking people over. Let's see, I can run into this guy. Okay, okay. Not ideal. Let's get some removals instead. That wasn't important. This is important. We're going to kill this guy. I'm re-rolling. Like, this is getting... Oh, okay. This is getting a trifle on... Okay, now we dub skull with one of these guys. I can feel that coming. Yeah, this is a poor half for... Okay. We'll take that. It's nice SPP on a Chaos Warrior as well. Oh, Apoing. This guy is playing seriously, because... Yeah. That's a brave decision. We need to punish him by killing his Chaos Warriors now. Let's see. I'm going to come down here and keep the pressure on at the bottom. Let's actually go here. I'd like to make him score on turn 7 if I can. It seems unlikely because he's got a pretty strong thing, but we are kind of pressuring in here. That's good, he's down to 1 reroll now, so that makes things a little more scary. He's got 2 turns, 1 reroll. I'd like our patience to get rewarded. Now he can take people away from here to help block. I actually think he's no, you'd probably have to come in on this guy. He could do that. He could blitz out here. Move this guy across. Assist for knocking one of the Chaos Warriors down. Or he could go for that guy. Boar, you are a mighty warrior. Thank you. Okay, getting kind of casual with his caging now. So, depending on where... I've kind of lost track of where okay, he's over here. Oh, he might one-dice this. I didn't even think about what I was doing with that. I wanted the assist, that's why I put him over. And I thought I was going to knock this guy down. Okay, I remember now. Oh, having the Minotaur here would be great, because we could just, like, blitz on in. Okay, he went for that guy. I guess he was worried that if he rolls a skull, this guy's going to do him some lasting damage. Are you undying the block guy? I think you're better off just... Okay. Very nice. So now we have decisions to make. I think we can pressure him to score on turn 7 now. Because we can potentially blitz through the warrior. Like coming through here, get on the ball from this side, and kind of stand these guys up as well. I could come through here, but then he's the only one coming through. If possible, I'd like to get more than that. Might one die this if we get lucky and have lots of stuff left over. Well, that didn't work out quite as well as we'd liked, but it does keep the pressure on. I think we're going to come in and try and force the score. Very nice. He is not doing work. He has rolled poorly. I mean, I don't think we're going to score in this half, but it's nice to threaten it, right? So what we've done is we've basically tied up everybody apart from this guy. It doesn't mean they can't block us down. But, you know, obviously there's a lot of threat in here. If something goes wrong, like, you know, if you end up using your reroll up, I think he's really thinking about this. He doesn't want to score on 7, he wants to score on 8, but I think he might cut his losses and think, well, they're unlikely to score in 2 turns, so let's get in. They're not elves. I don't think he even tries to block here. Because he's got one blocker, he's over here, he doesn't have any support. I mean, he's got one guy with block, I mean. Yeah, he's taken a long time. And the longer he takes, the more likely he is to just run it in, because he doesn't have time to actually do anything else. Okay, if he does this, I think he's going to blitz here, run this guy in here. That's risky. I think he's going to go in. I can see what he's doing, but... No, you're not doing that, that's for sure. Okay, this is brave stuff. Oh, he didn't blitz. I guess he's blitzing with somebody else. I guess this guy also cuts off the angle. Who's he blitzing with? I think I'd have blitzed with him and brought him down as extra roadblock. Okay. So we don't have a route into this guy, but we have a route in to make this guy's life a bit miserable. I'm going with this guy because I want the warrior in here because he's harder to remove. Sweet. Boy, if we could even score him scoring as well, that really changes us around. We can't get this guy down there, so this guy just stands up a guy. If we could remove this, that would be huge. We can. I really want to come in like this. But I think it's better to come in this way. That did not work out quite as I would have hoped. I have to GFI into the corner now. Because I want somebody powerful at the back here. I think. Yeah. You stand these guys up. Do I go here? Could go here. Yeah, I think I have to go here. Okay, so you should be able to get a block onto this guy, which will move this guy down here. Is he just gonna blitz here? For the one dice? I guess so. Oh, he made it. Well, there wasn't much we could do to stop that. We really needed to remove the other guy. Maybe I should have done the more aggressive blitz with my pawns guy. But that was a very risky tactic he put into play there. I don't know if I could have done a better job of stopping that. Maybe I should have come through and fouled the guy here. I just don't know. So they're down one. We obviously are not going to one dice this. I mean, we're not going to one turn this. So we're looking at probably a draw, or if we get a bunch of removals. I mean, we've got to watch out for the Wizard, of course. That's still on the cards for them. Now, if we get a bunch of removals here, that could make things interesting. Is there anybody close to... No. we're looking at a 1 SPP for a throw here. So I think we put this warrior back. Wolf. Let's see if Wolf will pass to Thrush. Or Thrush to Wolf, because that would still give me a... yeah, it'd still be nice. We'll put him in there. And yeah, we just hope for no pitch invasion or something. Okay, quick snaps, alright. Yeah, I don't mind moving you a bit closer. And you. Let's see, I could put this guy here, then that gives us a 3 dice. This really doesn't matter. I might do this though, because then I can go 1, 2, and this guy can still have a swing. You can actually move away from the ball. We do have 2 rerolls, so that's nice. So on 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are just going to bring this guy in as an extra. We're going to try the 3 dice. Wow, why am I trying that? We're going to try the 3 dice here. Because this is our best chance of removal, we may as well try it. We can try and remove this guy. Boy, we did not do either of those things. He is feeling pretty good about this. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, yeah. You move into a good position here. We could foul one, but they're all just regular guys, so I think I've moved all of my... yeah, I've moved all my lowness, so never mind. Come on, give us something for the game. Oh, thanks. Well, I was honestly hoping for like a couple of guys going out there. It's not that crazy a thing. Obviously we weren't going to score without a riot maybe, but now this is going to be tough because they have an almost full team and a wizard. So I think our hope is to draw. There's absolutely no guarantees of that. I'm going to put the ball on this guy because we're going to try and protect him as best we can, and that lets us use all of our blockers and strength on our warriors to protect and to kind of move on up. If and when we cage up, we only give him a couple extra hits on a fireball. We need to be a little wary of a bad kickoff result, because they have hampered us a little bit in the past. So what have they done? They've just gone all over on one side. That's fine. We're going to try and hit... we can't hit a warrior with the blitzer, but we can hit one of these guys. We'll hit the guy with SPP. I'm going to drop him back a touch right now, just in case they get blitz. We'll try and get a 3 dice on this guy, which will mean blocking these 2 guys with block warriors. That means nobody else here is overly important, so we'll spread out a touch. We've got to kind of be wary of crazy things happening. So yeah, we'll block here, we'll Mino block, and actually I need to bring this guy over here so he can do a block and get back. Okay, fingers crossed for the kickoff. Nice weather's good. That looks like a very deep kick. Okay, it bounced back towards us. That's something. I'm just going to keep one guy back with the ball carrier for now. I don't want to... I want to still have a good numbers situation going up here. Nice. We keep this guy here. I guess technically armor breaks would be better here than at the end of the first half because we have... Okay, nothing doing yet. We're actually going to do the Mino first. Okay, that's good. Let's pop him here and follow up on that. Not that we have a choice. Just a stun. These guys are made of iron. Gonna move up just to support the Mino here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Hare. Classic. He has not really come into his own yet this game, but there's still time. Every time he does that is rough though, because it means they're more likely... I just feel like they're going to remove us. We won't reroll it this turn, we will roll it next turn, because they're going to bring some pressure this time. I'll be honest, I don't think our team are much into, have got really into the Blood Bowl spirit yet. And I mean throughout the whole, throughout the entire season. They got off to an early, excitable start, and then they're like, forget the whole thing. Oh, I didn't even realize that we hurt their mighty blow. That is good. That does bode nicely. We're probably going to have to bring a guy or two back this time because of the risk of, you know, we could pick this up, run over here, feel fairly safe, but if they wizard it and come in with a bunch of pressure from this side, which is going to be harder now that they failed to knock us down, because had he knocked him down, he'd have this warrior coming through here and probably a beastman coming through here as well. So that makes us a lot safer, but I still would maybe, I might drop this guy back again. Okay, they're coming in hard over here. Not sure why they decided to stand this guy up so aggressively. And giving us a block over here. Okay. Now I know moving this guy over here means we are not getting full value out of him. You know, we're kind of leaving a patch open here. Okay. This makes me want to... Okay, yeah, he's just doing this because why not? He's not going to reroll that. So yeah, I think we do kind of claw into this guy. Well, let's see if our Minotaur is willing to move. Ox, you are a bad Minotaur. Let's see. We are going to move over here. Going to try and position these guys in a way where they're useful whether we pick up the ball or if we don't pick up the ball. This guy cannot score even if we make a giant mess of it, which I feel like could happen. Nothing doing there. Honestly, now that we have this situation going, I think I'm gonna stand them up a bit harder. Probably means they're going to attack us down this side now instead. Okay, here. I see how it is. Move in for the assist. We're going to try and pick up this ball. Sweet. So now he has an easy dodge through here, unless... Let me see, if I'm here... He's dodging... into a 3. If I go here... He's not dodging at all, so he has to go here. Sorry, my brain just failing me there. Okay, that's nice. I was kind of expecting a... if I'm being honest, I was really expecting a push or a horrible result there, so I'll take that. Now, he could wizard, of course, but he can't wizard all of these guys. He could lightning bolt this guy. I don't think he has enough guys to put anybody on these guys, though, so I don't think it's worth it this turn, but we need to really be careful here. We need to get back up to the main body of our force, because we can't support this either, currently. If this guy goes down, they're relying... I mean, I'm relying on 2 loners. Yeah, we basically are kind of going to have to drop somebody back a little bit here. This is where getting some numbers going would be really helpful. But at least we don't have anybody out currently. I think he's going to blitz Hare because he's scared of him, which is... I'm not saying that like as some kind of, you know... He shouldn't be... I mean, he should. He might... hang on, he doesn't have an assist. He doesn't need an assist, he's strength 4. Never mind. So yeah, I expect this guy... Oh, he stunned our warrior. Man, their guys are so much stronger than ours. So he's going to blitz this way. I can already feel it. Unless he just blitzes down here, which I guess he could do as well. Okay, he's going for a full stand up here. Okay, he's coming down this way. Maybe he's going to get in contact with this guy. Okay, that is... I guess it worked out pretty well. He's probably going to take the both down here. Okay, I actually think we just mark these 2 guys up now. As we don't need to knock them down. Okay, so what do we have going for us here? He's marked us up pretty well here. We'd be in a much better situation if this guy was not unconscious right now. Okay, so we're probably going to have to use our blitz to free somebody up. Let's see. Probably has to be this guy, because I want another gore back here. Good start, good start. Okay. Unfortunately, I think I have to pick this up now. Or not, as the case may be. I guess at least we have them stood up as... Oh, this team is so troublesome. So I suppose he could wizard this guy. Blitz. So that'd be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could try and touch down this. I mean, now might be the time to do it, because... Okay, he's not. Okay, good work, man. Standing up. That's what we needed, because that doesn't free this guy up now. And he's got a 1 die, 1 die. He's in as bad a blocking... He's in a worse blocking situation, honestly, currently. He can do this one, which will give him a 1 die here. I guess he could do a 1 dice here. He's got a 2 dice here. Yeah, we're just going to skip that. I don't think this changes this. It's 1 die still. That's a 1 die still. Okay, yeah, I was right. So yeah, the rest of the blocks he has are not great blocks unless he's going to use a blitz on it. Guess he could 2 dice blitz that to free this guy up, but, you know. I'm going to be honest, I don't know that we've played quite as bad enough to deserve this as we could have done. Now you've used your reroll, so traditionally something should go wrong here. I guess he's blitzing here. It won't get him away from this guy. Looks like he's going for the score here. He's going to just dodge onto the ball and into the end zone. Okay. Oh, you got to throw it further than that. I really wanted it to go further up the pitch. Alright, so you're standing up. You are standing up, unfortunately. We could just pick this up with a loner. It's pretty wild, but... in this particular situation... You know, we're kind of in trouble here. Oh, game. You are being so horrible to me right now. We did get an armor break. I'll acknowledge that. We can move one further. I guess here. Let's see. No, you stay. It's so sad. I could put some blocks in here, but it's just I have to try and pick up this ball first. And then I really don't know what I'm doing with it. Oh, we did. I have to stay out of his range. If I go here, 3, 4, 5, blitz for 7, 8. Okay, he can't get back in. Now, if he wizarded me, 3, 4, 5, it would depend where the ball went. So I think I do go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, and now we can actually do some more blocks, which are going to be... You wait until you see how successful these are going to be. See? We're just going to wreck their whole team. Actually, a few stuns here is pretty nice. I think I go this way because I don't want this guy getting blocked, really. And I can push this guy into the Minotaur, which is nice. Do I risk this? No. No, I gotta keep him tied up. Yeah, this is pretty crazy having the ball on the loner. We're kind of almost... Yeah, we're halfway through our half. And we are not in a good situation. But we do have the ball currently. They have a wizard, so if nothing else, they'll... You know, they're in a good position to... Yeah, okay, so he's doing the blitz from the end zone. 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a GFI. Okay, that's what I was hoping for, because even if he puts him here, he's got to go round this now. So it's like, yeah. He can get kind of in the area, but he can't get right up on me. That was 100% why I didn't do the block. Okay, let's get some more GFIs going wrong here. Oh. Or not. Just push him in. Okay, push him out. Okay, bubble this way. You meanie. I give you difficult blocks and you make them. Now this guy is free, which is a boon and a blessing. I could do with you failing this twice. Blitz. Block. Okay, here's what I think we do. We stand up. I wanted to blitz with this guy, but I can't now. So we just go... here? That's not great, but it is standing up a beastman. So we're going to do some... oh, it's a GFI. Oh no, I'm not going for that guy. So we have to stand this guy up. Then we do a blitz we really don't want to do. On this guy. Why don't we want to do it? Because, no reason. I will follow that to stand him up. We will of course knock this guy down. Okay, apparently overconfidence is the key. Oh, KO is pretty sweet as well. Okay, we've got a long run over there. Do we try anything else first? I think we need to get this ball. Now, if this fails, we re-roll it and we stay where we are. I'm going to re-roll. I don't think we're even getting out of our half this half. Because at the moment we're looking at having to pass it up to a Chaos Warrior later in the half. And by later in the half I mean we have to grab it and pretty much launch it up to a Chaos Warrior next turn. But here's where we're having problems. We're having to pick up the ball because the pressure is too great on us, right? So we're having to do maneuvers that we don't want to do before we want to do them, which means we're not even getting to do our blocks or anything. I don't know. I think we're just having a rough time in general with this team. I mean, we're going to keep going because, you know, why not? But this is looking like another loss. Maybe a 2-0, maybe a 1-0. I'd be interested to see, like, I know obviously you are always feel a little bias as to how you're doing. So, you know, obviously I feel more like, you know, you're always going to feel the stuff that goes wrong for you more than the stuff that goes wrong for your opponent. So I'd be interested to see how it is watching it. If it feels like we're having things a little rough as well to other people. I know that they have had the odd thing also not work out for them, but the armor breaking situation in the first half was horrific. That sort of cost us. I guess we could have tried to move in on them more heavily. But yeah, and then the second half, was it last game where we just could not pick up a ball? And that was like, well, that's that then. Getting some elf dodging going. That's pretty nice. You can hit him again. What? Okay, so at this stage, we know we're in big trouble. Why did he not block? Why did he not do a two-die block there? We have 2 people on the ball already. We basically need to free this warrior up to be our ball scorer. Ball scorer? Anyway, so if this doesn't work, we just, you know... Okay, so that did work. I would never normally do that first. But I want somebody who could theoretically, in a later phase of the game, do something. We have to blitz with this guy. Which means we could fail horribly. A push is not bad, actually. Now, the other problem is that they... Why does it feel like they have numbers? I think they do. Hang on. No, we have 1 out. They have 2 out. Okay, that's why we move the Chaos Warrior first, because now we have a theoretical threat, although obviously they can come back over there and tie him up. Or just wizard him near the end. So I think it's going to be a... My prediction is a 2-0 here. Like, they have the numbers down here. And even if we get the ball up to our warrior, they just lightning him. So that's a 2+ for an absolute stop on scoring, what would be a miracle play. But yeah, if they get people over here like this, that's that. Yeah, they're bouncing them onto the ball first so they can see if it bubbles somewhere convenient for them. It actually did not. That's pretty nice. But not really game changing, because we've already used all our rerolls, just getting rid of our double skulls. And poor rerolls. I mean, poor pickups, sorry. Okay, I thought it might bubble onto the ball again. So the good news here is that we can bubble one of them onto the ball with a blitz here. So yeah, they're going to move this guy. Oh, they're not. I thought they were going to move him, so... Okay. So they're going to move him. This guy can now go mark this guy. They're not worried about this guy. I was half expecting the reroll there. So we're going to stand these guys up first. And then let's bubble this ball right to this guy who moves over, throws it to this guy who goes up and gets in, okay? It sounds simple. You know, I'm going to follow this because I don't mind if this guy catches it as well. Okay. Well, that's that. So now we're just going for... yeah, I mean... Let's just hit some guys now. Oh, I can get some guard over here if I'm lucky. I should not have said that. I should not have said that. Oh, it's been another humbling experience at the hands of chaos. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I don't even know. We'll just chalk this up to, hey, we level up a Chaos Warrior. Hooray. I don't know what else to do with it, really. I might actually look at the stats. It's a mistake because they'll even out over the game. But I'm going to look at the stats to see how we did for armor breaks and stuff. And for converting armor breaks, because I feel like most of our armor breaks went into We're in stuns. It's a pity you can't kind of check out individual players' armor breaks, because our after having a great game recently, I feel like Hare did almost nothing this game. Nice for them, they get some experience on their Chaos Warrior, which we gave them. You gonna hit me with no rerolls? It's risky. Okay, I didn't think so. Yeah, these... Hopefully our team will learn from this team about how hard to hit people, how to dodge. Frainy beard. Enjoy your time off. Yeah, I mean... That's like the fourth or fifth time they've won Dicedus and got the power. Hey, you got a double skull. See, it's stuff like that that's going to make their stats look much worse than they were. Okay, he missed next game his own Chaos Warrior there. Somewhat amusing. I'm going to try and kill his other Chaos Warrior as well, because I'm a big meanie. I would need... No, I have an assist. Yeah, why not? We don't have any rerolls, so this may be a horrible, horrible mistake. No, that's good. Come on, Hare. Let's see. Just a push. Follow that. Clunk him again. Nice. Follow on that. Do I have any blocks? I do not. So we shall do the traditional fouling of the warrior. In case we meet these guys next game. We don't really have enough numbers to make this count. Okay. Just pop this guy in here. Should be no problem. And in he goes. I probably just go straight in. I don't think there's anything worth him doing here. Oh, of course, I didn't think of that. He did get off the Vengeance Fireball. I'd have done the same, honestly. I mean, you spent all that money on it. I guess it's good that I didn't get a good surround on his player. Well. This is one of the worst teams I've ever coached, and I just mean in terms of record. Like, the team itself is actually pretty solid. Oh, we needed one more for our next Beastman. Skunk got the MVP. That's actually pretty tasty. So we leveled up 2 guys, despite... Yeah, despite that. 3 injuries. Oh, he appered one of them, didn't he? So yeah, you look at that and it looks like he had a pretty... You know, like a bit more loads on the 1s than the 6s. I had more 6s than 1s. But yeah, my injury rate was... I can never remember which way around they go. 2 casualties. I don't even know what that means. Okay. That's kind of what I was looking for. I don't think we ever picked up in a tackle zone either, so that was one of our problems. We did grey on GFIs. And passes. Oh yeah, that pass and catch. 100% of those. Dodges, we did not do quite as great on. Our armor didn't hold up particularly well, I don't think, if that's how I should interpret that. Let's see. Very good on the dodges. Pretty decent on the GFIs. Great on the pickups. Yeah, I mean, that. I think it was little differences like that. Because I think their armor did begin to give out at the end. A lot of... That's the funny thing as well. A lot of it depends on when things happen. Like, if you try and, like, do a bunch of stuff at the beginning of the game and it works, that's a huge difference to trying to do a bunch of stuff at the end of the game that doesn't work when you're maybe already kind of in a dominant position. Like, he had some stuff go wrong for him at the end there, but we were already so unlikely to score by that point. It didn't really matter. We're just getting really really clobbered here, just in general. I don't know what to think about it. So let's level up our guys. I think I'm actually putting in another guard here. We need to start making our team a bit stronger in that sense. And I think I have to put in the tackle. Right? Yeah, we've got to have some defense against these agility teams. Which we haven't faced for the last game or two, I don't think. Well, this game anyway. Okay, so that makes us a lot more solid, even just that. Next game, if we don't die, we should be able to bring in another beast. I think our loners actually really hurt us that game because I did have them as what I thought was going to be just a little screen until I got the ball up the field, but turned out to be in key positions towards the end. I suppose if you want to say there was a mistake, maybe I should have put them further up the field and dropped my block guys back, but then that's really planning for the worst, and I don't want to plan that. You know, if you're really going to plan for the worst, you only put 3 guys on the front and you spread everybody around your field. And people don't do that. You've got to kind of get in a good position to try and dominate them somewhat, which is what we did. Had we have picked up the ball and started to move forwards, then we don't have to worry about the pressure and we can concentrate on pushing them down. That never happened. And that's 3 games in a row where, I mean, they didn't get a blitz that time, but it ended up with the same sort of situation where we just ended up in the back of our half, never able to get out of it, and yeah, it's rough times. Anywho, we march on 3-6, one of the worst starting records for a team I think I've ever had. Just for reference, just so we know I'm not the worst ever Chaos player, although it really does feel like that way right now. In the past, okay, I had these guys. I think these guys had an okay record. Quick look at the team. These guys played a ton of games, but you can see I block guided my warriors, then started to give them a bit of skills, and I blocked my. I mean, I had a bunch die as well, so this. Got a good ball carrier here. It's not the most killy team, but I think we did okay with it. Yeah, I mean, this is what you can do. And that's not even with the most killy team. It's a high team value, but this is not the most killy team. And that's a reasonably slow. Only 11 losses in their whole career. And then I don't know what happened here, but I think I've started another Chaos team in something. I don't know if these guys are any good. Let's see. Yeah. What happened here? I guess I rolled some blodge. That's crazy. I got four beasts with dodge. This team is from a long time ago. But just to prove that sometimes I can at least I can play Chaos. That's my old Nurgle team that I love. I can't play them anymore because anytime I try and jump in with them into the ladder, people just concede. I mean, they've done pretty solid. Yeah, Nurgler pretty good. Anywho, I just wanted to put something out there like, I'm not quite as terrible as it looks, but we are not having the best time with this team. Now that said, if we keep playing, which we will, because I am enjoying them in a weird way. I'm enjoying it despite the pain, because we're recording it, we're kind of keeping it for posterity. We're beginning to level them up, and we're getting close to the point where I'm going to start putting fun. I know I keep saying this. Like, this guy is probably a mutation next time. These guys are probably going to block guard first. But I can start putting some... like, this guy will now probably get tail. Prehensile tail. I like that combo. It's like a sort of miniature diving tackle that you don't have to fall over for. So even elves will be dodging away on 3+s, and everything else will be dodging away on 4s. It's very handy. So I'll probably be getting that on him. We're going to start mutating up these guys as we wish, and so we're going to keep playing them as much as we can to get them to level up for that. And you know, if we can turn them into a decent team, and if we can just turn around our, you know, pick up luck a little bit, maybe I need to dedicate somebody, one of these newer beastmen, to being an actual. Maybe I get them sure hands. Maybe I get them a big hand, whatever, just something so we're not so absolutely terrible at grabbing the ball, because it has been painful so far. I feel like I'm playing Camry. But yeah, we shall march on. We have to protect the woodland or something. Alrighty, thanks for watching. One of these days we'll turn this horrible streak around and we will start winning, maybe. Bye for now.